Hello everybody, this is Xenogears23543 welcoming you back to Let's Play Xenogears. Last time, we beat Opiomorph, not Opiomorph. That's what it is. Please no, Miang. This time we got cutscenes.
Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. You think you can beat me this time?
What the? I thought I defeated you! You got an item and everything. Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against the one who has the ability to regenerate, using nanomachines. We're gonna get cutscenes. I was like, don't make me fight her again.
Now, the time has come for the Great Awakening.
What's this terrible pain? What's this? That Deus thing. Is it trying to swallow us? Damn, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that? Our Omni? No, that's not it. Is that our anima relics? Being consumed by Deus? Yep. Deus is swallowing up our anima relics? Yeah. Oh well. They were fun while we had them. Crap! What's going on? My Omnigear won't move. It's like it's dead.
This is the true meaning of the anima relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The anima relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omnigear that has lost its respective anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents.
And this girl, too, was destined to become one with God. You see, Elheim is really one of the parts of God as well. What the hell are you talking about?
Put simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together, here, for me.
You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns.
You believe the legend of how our world and the universe was created. But the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purposes.
That's a lie. How can that be true?
I think you'll find your friends' Omnigears are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you to this place. They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again are all gathered here.
Yes, it is indeed the time for the resurrection of God.
What was it all for? Everything that I've done up until now.
You know, we kind of failed. Ramses?
It's just you. What are you doing here, Car?
What about me? My existence? What was its purpose?
There was only one purpose to your existence, to eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of the humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we use phased existence. Resentment. That is the source of your strength. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash. And being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? What was I born for? What was I living for? A pathetic excuse for a life. Why, you aren't even human. Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. So, as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too, to be assimilated into Deus along with the girl. Gah! Ramses! Good. This is how I wanted it, Car. I am fated so as not to be able to kill myself. Now, all my wishes have come true. Thanks to you. Miang? Thanks, Ramses. Faye, sorry we're late. Our Xenogears broke down. Anyway, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. Hang in there, Ellie. I'm letting you down now. Yep, wasn't that easy. You didn't think Miang was really dead. Gah! Faye, no, you hang in there. She took my gun? Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie, what happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. It has nothing to do with brainwashing. Also, Crowley's fine. The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine colony. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother?
That girl, Elheim, is our mother.
Yes, I am the mother of all humans.
Ellie? What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie!
You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I will explain to you all about it. This Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyway, during a test run, Deus became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated the whole planet. The creatures of Deus, the creators of Deus, found its immense measurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary immigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. However, as a last line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Deus knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor.
Zohar?
Yes, Zohar. It is what drives all of the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in all gears. It is also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. By utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon, this Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy.
The source of all our ether power? Are you saying all of our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine?
Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Katamoni, crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazelle Ministry.
Are you saying the Emperor and them Gazelle Geezers were people born from Deus?
Do you know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the animal relics and your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deus. There were two types of organic elements, a female type called Anima, while the male type was called Animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by emerging machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deus. In other words, those Omnigears you were using were one form of such weapons.
Oh boy. There's a lot of reading.
The Ministry, which were Animus, were to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of God. But, in the war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again.
Descendants? Then we're all...
Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. They were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus.
All the people in the world was created solely to resurrect Deus?
Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. We humans are parts for God? Yes, almost all the people are certainly destined to become parts for Deus. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krellian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krellian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Ellie, what has happened? Why do you know all that? I am Miang, the Keeper of Time, the representative of our god Deus. I was born to guide the people toward the path of resurrection of Deus. That's ridiculous! Miang was just... You are limited in your ability to understand. Miang's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Miang is awakened. It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deus, all caretakers of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deus. Hence, I must become one with it.
Ellie, why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part for Deus, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her just to have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. The true Miang?
Let's go, Krellian. And that is all that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment of Deus, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet and became our genesis, and now, our apocalypse.
The eradication of civilization? What is the purpose in doing that?
Who knows? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. I am just programmed to act in this way. Come. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Please, wait! Ellie! Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening.
Gosh. Well.
Ellie!
Wait! Faye! Do not release the system!
Satan, wait! We are only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now.
And? What will happen to Faye? And the others? Find out next time. See you then.